guys, welcome back to my channel. Mermaid Nina here. I thought tonight we would do a video about the top 10 things you should consider packing when traveling, but specifically things you should consider packing for your hotel room. I don't know if you guys travel as much as I do, but I travel a lot. It is what I do for a living, and as each hotel, each location, each travel brand is different in what they have in your hotel room, I have come up with a list of things in general that I tend to always pack when staying at a hotel. And to be specific, I am not talking about just Disney. This is literally any hotel room that you may be staying at for any of your travels. You guys ready? Let's get into it. In no particular order, but I would say that the top 5 of these are probably a little bit more important than the others. Again, depends on your situation and what you might need. Number 1 is, don't laugh at me, an alarm clock. I know. Why, Nina? Why? I have a cell phone. I like to pack my own alarm clock for 2 reasons. First, a lot of hotels right now have gotten rid of their alarm clocks. Why? Because they assume you are going to be using your cell phone. I know I use my cell phone to set off my alarm. I never ever use the hotel alarm clock. Okay, well, if Nina uses her cell phone, why is she suggesting you pack an alarm clock? For one reason, guys. It's because it's a visual way to see the time. Can't tell you how many times I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, well, what time is it? So then I go and reach for my phone. I turn on my phone, bright lights, and I'm instantly kind of awakened by, 2:30 a.m., 3:30 a.m. It would be a lot easier if I could just kind of roll over and see the time on the alarm clock. But I especially love alarm clocks for children. My children have been trained not to get up until a certain time. This time, right before school, we have a certain time. On holidays, we have a certain time. When we are staying on vacation, depending on our day, we have a certain time. I don't want my kids up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and they will do that if they cannot see the time. So I will specifically pack an alarm clock and place it near my kids' faces so that they know when it's time to get up. 6 a.m., keep sleeping. 7 a.m., maybe that's the time to get up. This way I am not getting bothered. Mom, what time is it? Mom, is it time to get up? Look at the alarm clock. Unfortunately, alarm clocks are just not in hotels much anymore. So yes, I do have a really small alarm clock that I purchased for like $10 somewhere. And it's just always in the suitcase. That way I just don't get bombarded by the kids constantly asking me what time it is. Obviously, if you have older kids who have cell phones, this might not be an issue for you. It is for me. So consider alarm clock. Number 2 on the list is something, I kind of recently had to deal with. I was stupid and just assumed all hotels had this by this point. I was sorely wrong. Number 2 thing you should consider packing is a USB adapter. That's right. You cannot assume that all the outlets in your hotel space are going to be USB capable. I made that mistake. I stayed at a hotel. It was all USB. So the next time I stayed at a hotel, it was bad. There were no USB outlets. So yeah, pack your own USB adapter. And if needed, get a multi one, one that has multi outlets and multi USBs, because in today's world, we're just traveling with more electronics. And of course, the larger your family is, the more kids you have, means the more technology you have. So you will need even more adapters and more like multi-charging ports, right? For all your phones, your headsets, your tablets, your computers, anything that charges, you will need not only a USB adapter, but a multi-charging port. So don't forget about your electronics. And of course, I didn't write it, but don't forget the cords, guys. You obviously need the cords to your devices. Number 3, again, maybe I'm old school, but I always pack a nightlight. That's right. I have been packing night lights in our suitcases since we started having kids. I always have 2 night lights. They just live in the suitcase, right? I have a little baggie in there of things that are just always in the suitcase because we easily just get up and go and travel. So I like to already have those things kind of in a hotel packing kit that I keep in my suitcase. And 2 of those items are night lights. I especially love night lights for the kiddos, right? Put a night light by them so they can kind of see where they are. If they kind of wake up in the middle of the night, they don't get scared. And for the bathroom. Now, I know a lot of hotel rooms you can leave on a bathroom light, but how many of you have done that and found out that the light is obnoxiously bright, or that light is connected to one of those annoying bathroom fans and you have to listen to that weird buzzing all night long? I can't deal. Just go ahead, get one of those 2 to 3 packs of night lights and plug one in the bathroom, in the hallway, by the kids' bed, whatever, and just be done with it. Now, if you forgot to pack your night light, one little trick I will do is I will turn on the bathroom mirror. A lot of these hotels have those like little makeup mirrors that have a light on them. I will kind of turn on the bathroom mirror light, right? And then flip it around so it's not like bright in your face. The last thing you want to do is get up in the middle of the night to use the restroom and you got woken up by the bathroom mirror light. I know, I don't. I'm not really a heavy sleeper. Once I'm kind of awakened by something, I'm done. I'm ready to go. I'm awake, even though I might secretly want to sleep a little bit more. So, night lights. Number four are hooks, or I like to call them, what are these? Clothing line pins. I keep these in my travel suitcase as well. These are purposeful for many things. You can use them for closing cookie bags, chip bags, all those kind of things. But I specifically like them for the curtains in the hotel room. How many times have you gone to a hotel room and you go to close the curtains, you grab the sticks and you're trying to close the curtains, and there's like a 1-inch gap in between the 2 panels that don't actually close all the way. And of course, if it's bright out and it's waking you up, you'll get that stream of light. And of course, it always is angled at your eyes, right? So annoying. Bring a couple clothing line or bag clips and you can kind of clip the 2 fabric pieces together. That way you are closing the gap. Absolutely love that. Love these for that situation, again, as a chip bag or anything you could have opened in your room, but mostly for your curtains. Now, if you forgot these, this is your trick. Most hotel rooms have hangers in the closet. Granted, this is just a cheap little hanger that I got from buying some item of clothing, but you know what I'm talking about, right? They usually have those wooden hangers. Oftentimes they have these 2 hooks on the side for pants. You can do this with the curtains as well. You can kind of go like this, put the 2 pieces of fabric together, and this will also close your curtains in your hotel room in case you forgot the hooks. Number 5 is a sound machine. We will not travel without a sound machine, not necessarily because we are light sleepers, but hotel rooms can get loud and noisy depending on where your location is within the hotel. You could be ground floor near the pool. You could be ground floor near where all the teens are running down the hallways being obnoxious. Yes, you get to hear that late at night. You could be, really close to the room where the housekeepers or the maintenance go by a lot and you hear their squeaky carts all night long. You could be near the food location where people are wheeling down, food for early morning service. Either way, a sound machine helps get rid of those kind of obnoxious sounds, especially the weird squeaking of those carts. I was once at Disneyland. We were staying at this hotel, and of course, I was on the sofa bed, which was really, really close to our door, right? Our room door, which was right next to where they were serving the morning buffet. All night long, I would hear squeaky carts going by. I don't know if people were cleaning up from the night before or if they were prepping for the next morning. And then of course the food location was right next to the pool. So then all of a sudden you would hear kids like running by, Mom, I want to go swimming. And you hear the mom going, it's not time to go swimming yet. So either way, sound machine just helps for a more peaceful sleep. Okay, number six. Number six is a laundry bag. Any form of bag that you can use for laundry, pack it. We use empty like trash bags or leftover grocery store bags that we will use to kind of load up our dirties. That way when it's time to go, we just take those bags, tie a little knot, toss them in the suitcase. That way your dirties aren't getting mixed up with your clean laundry because they have their own bag. In fact, you can even bring like a giant trash bag and hang it in the closet of your hotel room, and then that way your whole family knows to just put their dirties in that trash bag, and then all you have to do is tie it up, throw it in your suitcase, and you are packed. You are good to go, ready to head back home. So yes, laundry bag. A lot of people will also bring like clothing like hangers, like closet organizers that they'll hang in the closet that they will use for toiletries, for everyone's shoes, or for their dirty laundry or even clean laundry. So any sort of way you can help organize that closet is also something a lot of people will pack for their hotel room. Number 7 is a fan. I have mentioned this fan before. I will not travel without it. This is my little travel fan. It rotates. It has many different speeds. It even has a clip in case you want to clip it to like a stroller or a scooter. And it sits nicely on a tabletop. And of course, it is USB charging capable. Now, Nina, why are you packing a fan? I am packing a fan because I get hot in the bathroom. Once I have taken a super duper hot shower, yes, that's me. I take super duper hot showers. Then I get out of the shower, I'm drying off, and then I immediately go to put on my clothes or do my makeup, for which case all the steam from the shower, because it's a hotel room and it's small, and those heaters and air conditioners are kind of, usually pretty crappy, and they don't regulate my temperature fast enough. So usually I have to turn on the fan, blowing at me as I'm getting ready for the morning because I just took a shower. I also use it because maybe I took my shower, I'm getting ready, but now the husband or someone else is taking a shower and they're creating even more steam. So because the bathroom space is usually on the smaller side and the room in general is on the smaller side, I pack a travel fan to kind of help blow in some cooler air when I'm, overheated and I'm trying to just get ready for the day. Fans are also great for you to take poolside or beachside to have a nice little travel fan with you depending on your traveling situations. Number 8. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen those really dirty hotel room videos, top 10 things you didn't know about your hotel stay, and it's all really gross stuff, like how the housekeeper doesn't actually clean those cups. Those cups that kind of sit in all the hotel rooms? A lot now, people are just using those plastic cups, but just in case you are staying at a hotel that has glass cups, I am suggesting you pack your own cup. It can literally just be a little cup for you to kind of drink some water, maybe for you to brush your teeth, or just pack a water bottle. Either way, I will not use the cups that are in our hotel room unless they are wrapped in plastic. I have seen too many of the, what not to do at a hotel room videos where they're kind of germy and scary that I just refuse to use those hotel cups. We don't know. Have they been washed through the dishwasher? Did the housekeeper just clean it with a dirty rag? You have no idea. So just travel with your own cup for whatever your purposes are and keep sanitary. Number 9, similar reason. Again, if you've seen any of those videos, you will know that those housekeepers don't always clean the blankets. They might change the sheets, but they don't often, change the comforter or the blanket. So for that reason, the first thing I do when I get into my hotel room is I remove the comforter and the blanket. So that means I travel with my own blanket. That's right. I pack a little travel blanket. It's kind of small, just enough to kind of cover my legs because I am just a little too nervous to use what is in those hotel rooms. Again, I am not talking specifically about Disney. So for those of you who think I'm dissing some Disney, I'm not. I'm talking in general, hotels in general, because I don't know what the housekeeper did, you know, before we got in the room, because I've seen too many of those gross, germy, dirty videos. I pack my own blanket and I pack my own water cup. With that said, I also pack my own pillows, but that's just because I'm weird and I can only sleep on my particular pillows. Who's with me? Who else packs pillows? I'm just curious. When I grew up, my grandma always packed her own pillows too, so maybe that's like just something I grew up with. I remember traveling with her. She would always bring her own pillows. I'm just the same way. I am so used to my pillows that yes, I'm crazy. I pack my own pillows, but that is not on the list, guys. I'm just curious if you also pack your own pillows. And of course, number 10 is, because in today's modern world, I am suggesting you pack your own streaming service. This is my Roku remote. Any sort of way that you stream at home, a lot of those devices are really, really small. In fact, you can even just buy your own Roku system, like 25 bucks. Keep it in the suitcase and have it be your traveling streaming system. A lot of times those hotel rooms aren't even connected to cable. The channels that you can get are weird. Or what if you're in a different country or a different area and all the channels are coming in with like international speaking, and you just want your regular TV shows, or perhaps you're so used to watching Roku or Netflix or Amazon at home and you want to catch your favorite TV show, your Disney Plus, whatever. So yeah, depending on how long your hotel stay is, consider packing your own streaming service device so that you can stream from the TV in your hotel room, of course, assuming that they've upgraded it to a smart TV. But yeah, these are my crazy 10 things I think you should consider packing when staying in a hotel room. I'm really curious, guys. What did I leave off? Is there anything on here that you have to take to a hotel room? Not necessarily because you're weird and you have to have your own pillows, but because the hotel is just lacking something that you have to then bring. I know, especially like the blankets, I know I said it's because of germs, but often, like I said, those air conditioning and those heater systems are just bad. Constantly, the fan is constantly blowing. You turn it up one, you turn it down one, all of a sudden it's super hot, then it's super cold. It never regulates properly. So between having a fan and a blanket, I'm usually okay, but I'm curious on what you guys pack specifically for the hotel room. And I will say for Disney lately, they haven't been giving those complimentary pen and paper. So I didn't put that on the list, but I also have to travel with a few extra pens and a thing of paper, because what if we leave the room and I got to leave someone a note, or I'm leaving a note for, housekeeping or whatever. But I find it very weird that all of a sudden there are no pens and papers in hotel rooms. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If the subscribe button is red, please click it, turn it gray, hit the bell icon for notifications, like this video, and again, let me know what I left off the list. What is something you just cannot live without in your hotel room? But as always, guys, mahalo for watching. Nina out.